Yo, what's happening with what's happening?
Welcome to What's Happening. I'm Brad,
I'm Fred.
and this is the show that we talk about what's happening. What's happening with you, bro?
Not much, chilling. And had a work day, man. It's an odd day. It's Wednesday, so I ain't used to, what I'm saying what's happening on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Much tonight, you know what I mean? Just another day.
Yeah. So
Gotta get to the grind.
a little bit different from what we typically do. We are actually doing this episode really early. This episode won't actually hit the podcast feed until I think the first week of April. But due to scheduling, we have to get it done a little early, so we're getting it done for you folks now. And if you're watching this live on Facebook, first of all, thank you, because it's awesome to have people with us, number one. But for two, you see we got a new face here. Someone that you may know, you may not know, but he is one of the co-hosts of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. My man, Doughboy, I almost said A Diddy.
It's all good. I want to thank y'all for having me up here, man. I appreciate it. I was surprised when I got the message that you wanted me to come up here, but I don't turn down nothing. I say yeah to everything, unless it's something I ain't too fond of. But we met. I don't even remember how we met, but I know we met, and I listened to it, and then we just linked up from there. Like, so I'll be watching your clips, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm forgetting a wrestler. Don't forget it. I'm like, well, all right, I mean, so I'm to be here. You feel me?
I think I found you through a Twitter hashtag. I think it was a self.
That's exactly. Yeah.
And then we just kind of linked up from there. But yeah, so we'll go into a little bit deeper about what your show is, but to kind of get people. Well, you know what? Just do it now. Tell people what your show is about, and it's gonna make sense about why we got you on here today.
I'm the co-host of the podcast of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. I do it with my co-host Ray Spitter, who couldn't be here today, so I got a shout out for him. That's why I got the logo on the back, so he can represent even when he ain't here. But
shout out Ray Spitter.
Sure.
But basically, it's an all entertainment podcast. So we speak on movies, games, music, anything of the entertainment aspect. Like if it's a show that's trending that we watch, we speak on it. Sports, we speak on it. Like it's just an all around, unscripted, unfiltered. By the name, I don't care what you think. I don't care your opinion on my opinion. So that's how it's put together. So basically, we just laugh, we bug out. We got a little bit of dark humor, a little bit of dry humor. So you could just come through and just enjoy it. It's just a podcast that just touches every levels, because sometimes you just want to see if somebody got the same opinion on you when they come to a record and you don't got nobody else to talk to. Don't be surprised. I listen to it because I listen to everything. I love every genre of music, rock, country, all of it. So it's just a fully entertainment podcast for anybody who's just into the entertainment business and world, period.
That's what's up. And so that's why we got you on here today, because y'all know every now and then, if you listen to the show on a regular basis, we like to have a little fun. We like to argue about stuff that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But it's kind of a good balance from our serious conversations and things of that nature. So if you're watching this on Facebook Live, you can see that I've got this massive bracket here. And so what we're going to do is we are going to debate the greatest rapper ever. Now, here's how this works. If you've listened to these episodes before, you know how it works. But if you don't, here it is. The three of us will get a vote. Majority wins. We got 64 rappers here on this list. Now, here it is right here. Let's talk about it right there, right? Obviously, there's going to be a matter of opinion, and I'm sure that no matter what happens, somebody ain't going to be happy with the end result. And I don't know how this end result is going to be, but I know it's gonna get real spicy when we do this. But it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Now we started off with a list of about 82 or 83. I hit him up. I hit up Doughboy and said, "Hey, just give me a list." And my man's hit me with like 46 rappers. I thought he'd give me like 10, maybe 15. He hit me with 46 of them. Brother
He
K,
gave the whole list.
ready to go. On top of that, I did a bunch of just searching, and I found the greatest 50 greatest rappers of all time. I found the 30 best from the 2010s, the 30 best from the 2000s. I found one that was the best rapper from every year since 1976 or something like that. I did the best I could to get as many names recognized, and then I worked with a few people to say, "Hey, help me trim this list down to 64." So there might be somebody that you think belongs here that didn't make it here. I'm sorry, right? Listen, the baby didn't make it on this list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He made the top 85. He just didn't make the NCAA 64. I'm sorry.
I give you that.
I'm sorry. All right. So don't be mad at me because I had some help putting this list together, and I reached out for help. All right. Number one. Number two. Here's how the seeding worked. I can't wait to hear this. I have this app on my phone called Random Name Picker. Once I got down to 64, I put all 64 of those names in alphabetical order in my phone. Once I have all those names in my phone, I just hit the button that says choose, and that pops up the name. And that determined the matchups. I have not ranked anybody 1 through 64. Don't you come at me. If you're trying to come at me, come at your mama first, because I am just trying to be here, just trying to live my life. So when you see some of these matchups that might happen in the first round, you think how that happened? It was random. I didn't choose for it to be that way. It just is what it is. If you got a problem with it, judge your mama. Don't judge me. But again, 3 of us in here. We're going to talk. We can go through this one at a time. And the winner will be the one that gets at least 2 votes. That will be the person that advances. So I've got the bracket up on the screen. Fellas, do you have any questions or can we get it cracking?
You get it going, bro.
All right, we're going to get into it. So the very first matchup, we got J. Cole versus Fat Joe.
I could go first with no problem.
We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you. You the guest.
All right. Even though I was here for Prime Joe, but there ain't a level of Fat Joe that's better than J. Cole. I'm sorry. I was there for street Fat Joe, commercial Fat Joe, the Fat Joe that put Khaled and them niggas on. I was there for all the Fat Joes. There ain't nothing he got better than Cole. So there's no way I'm even looking at Fat Joe. So I got Cole straight up.
Now, Fred introduced me to J. Cole. So
disclaimer,
I'm not a Cole fan. That's the biggest disclaimer. I'm not a J. Cole fan.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We're getting spicy already.
You ain't got to be a fan to understand, you know what I'm saying, good real rap. So I ain't tripping, you know what I mean? You ain't got to be a fan. It's great.
But just like that, J. Cole is our winner. He's going to the round of 32. And so next up, we have Wiz Khalifa versus Wale.
I'm going to swing that at one of y'all. That's on y'all. I'm going to let y'all go first.
Go ahead, Fred.
So, you know what I mean? Wiz, you know what I mean? Like, he got the approval from Snoop, who's a icon, a legend, you know what I mean? So, like, hats off to Wiz. But I can't say, you know what I'm saying, Wale isn't great, you know what I mean, in his own way. Wale come from DC with a different style, you know. Go-Go was real heavy and influenced into Wale's music. So, you know, and I fucks with the Go-Go. I don't know if you ever heard Go-Go music, but that shit goes, you know what I'm saying, like for real. So, you know what I'm saying, with that, you know what I'm saying, Wale being different, having a, you know what I'm saying, different swag, I fucks with Wale. I'm going Wale on this one.
So
you want me to go next, or you got this? I could go next, but I'm saying you want me to go next, so you got this.
I mean, for me, it's just gonna be it's gonna be Wale. I mean, I like them both. I can't say I'm necessarily a major fan of both of them, but I'm not gonna be like, hell no, turn that off for either one of them. Like for me, it's gonna be 60-40 to go to Wale. So, I mean, unless you want to advocate for Wiz to try to convince us to change our mind.
All right, I look at it like this. This is how I look at it. I enjoy Wiz music way more than Wale's, but Wale the better rapper. Like he makes the better rap music. Like it's coming from somebody who don't smoke. So that's how much I enjoy his music. I don't even smoke. And I think his music is like, damn, this shit hard. But Wale got a verse on, y'all might know the song on the Maybach music, Pandemonium. It's like the hardest shit. So I'm gonna have to give it to Wale too.
Yeah, all right. So far we got 2 unanimous choices as we go through. All right. So next on the list, we got 50 Cent versus Tech 9.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm a huge 50 Cent supporter. You seen my last episode. He on my greatest rap albums of all time. But I understand that the nigga Tech 9 is a nice rapper. But I'm gonna have to go with 50.
Where you at with it, Fred?
Well, first off, just because we ain't lied don't mean you can't have a bracket up.
Hey.
Shit.
I mean, definitely still be in the
like, and now we got that resolved. I mean, look, Tech 9's a great rapper. You know, though I'm with you though. Like I was late to Tech 9. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it was 5 years ago, but I still was, kind of late to him. And I can't say I know his whole catalog. So,
bro, I can only recite one verse from him.
I can't recite a verse, so
I only could recite the verse because it's a song with Kendrick Lamar, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I've known about Tech 9 for a long time, but I can't ever say I really followed him. I enjoy his music, but I guess not enough to say like, oh man, I gotta subscribe to his stuff. No, he's fired. Yeah. But I mean,
once my old head ass cousins is listening to him, I'm not going to find it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't either.
Bro, I mean, listen, like once you hear this, it's over.
Yeah, you know what else too? Even though I love Tech 9 rapping a bit, because I'm a fan of pure rapping. Yeah, his albums be long as hell, man. Some shit. It's like 40 fucking songs, man. I still ain't finished his album from 4 fucking years ago. Like, it's just too much music, my nigga. Like, so yeah, I'm going with 50.
So far, we have 3 unanimous choices from the round of 64. We all chose J. Cole. We all chose Wale. We all chose 50 Cent. So next one, I got a feeling we're gonna be unanimous here too. We got E40 versus Busta Rhymes.
Look, 40 is a whole movement. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking West Coast swag that he brought, you know what I'm saying, from the Bay it was for real. You know what I'm saying? But like we talking bars, Busta is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, for me, I fuck with both of them heavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to some 40 for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got family on the West Coast, so that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas, they fuck with that lingo and all that. Like,
yeah, man,
they really be big on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, I still probably go with Bus for the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my brother Dough Boi over here look like he's struggling.
Yeah, he really is.
I'm trying to hold back. E40 ass.
Oh man, you
And this-
tripping?
Yeah, and I got
You
mad family in the Bay, and I know, I know mad E40 verses. I ain't never rap that shit and go, yeah, that shit was hard. I always rap that shit and laugh.
I mean, he different. He always have been. You know what I mean? He just
That shit ass.
Hey, I get down with E40.
Yeah, no, he got songs I like. He got songs I love, but that nigga ass.
But I mean, when Busta Rhymes came with, man, just when you hear that one time, y'all, Busta Rhymes, that no,
Bruh, I'll tell you like this, right?
flip mode.
You see when Busta,
yes.
you seen what, but yeah, like them kind of songs when he was doing the wild flow. If you sit down and write down what he said, and then you sit, because E40 has a unique style too. You sit down and write what E40 say. That weird flow Busta doing got a bunch of fucking bars in it. That shit E40 doing is fucking corny. Yeah, that shit Busta Rhymes by a landslide.
Yeah, I mean, Busta, he that guy. I ain't gonna cap on it.
Well, once again, a unanimous choice. Here we go. Raekwon versus LL Cool J.
Yeah, we see we going pure rapping. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, they made a couple good matchups though.
Son, like
I feel like for me,
I want to hear what one of y'all say. I know who I got.
I feel like for me, I feel like I'm gonna just give the edge to LL. Just
how can you not?
Yeah.
How can you not? He slept on for real.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
See, here's where it get tricky for me though. Here's a disclaimer: nobody knows. I'm not a Raekwon fan. I understand that the nigga was nice, but other than his very first album, not the Wu-Tang shit, the only built for Cuban Link, that's it. Like, that's it. I'd never go back and put on some Raekwon ever. I was listening to Around the Way Girl last week.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I know when we talking pure, like them two niggas rap right now, LL gonna lose because Raekwon is still actively using his pen to this day, and LL is not rapping no more. So it's hard for me.
Was he on NCIS or something?
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
so it gets hard for me because it's like, damn, I understand that Raekwon is nice. Well, was. So we talking about these niggas in their primes when you pick up the older guy.
Yeah.
I understand Raekwon was a bar smith.
Yeah.
But the impact of LL Cool J is like, damn.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, I feel like LL was slept on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he's super slept on.
He got like 11 albums. You know what I'm saying? He really put it down. Yeah, like he really put it down. People really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like he just he was really that guy though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sitting here just while we talking. I'm just sitting here thinking about Heads Front right now. Like that joint was just. You
know what? I'm gonna go LL out of respect for his ability.
Yeah.
To give you it all. Like now, his era of spitting punchlines ain't like Raekwon shit. But the simple fact of he understood to turn that shit out, make something for the women, bring that shit back. Because he surprised the world with the cannabis shit. Because they looked at him like the actor rapper. So I'm gonna give it to LL. It was very hard because I'm not a Raekwon fan, but damn, that nigga nice. But I'm gonna give it to LL.
Yeah.
5 unanimous choices, fellas. We got to start fighting at some point. We got Talib Kweli versus Rick Ross.
Fuck both of these niggas, man. It's Talib nice.
Hey, that's what
fuck both of them niggas.
Talib Kweli is nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to him. I see. Here's the problem though. I don't think his body of work, like he don't have enough body of work to, you know what I mean? Like he's nice, but he didn't give enough to the game to be able to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross, business guy and whatnot now, he still gave more than Talib gave, you know what I'm saying? And he still kind of come back and dabble here and there. So it's
Rick Ross probably gave more, but did he get better?
No. This is what I was about to say.
yeah.
Listening to these two niggas rap, this is the polar opposite out of all these people up here.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you what the polar opposite is. Talib, when every time he opened up his mouth, he rapping about something. Yo, I don't even know if y'all noticed it. Yo, Rick Ross raps about nothing for his whole career and got away with it because it's a good ass beat, a nice ass hook. Yo, Rick Ross literally like.
Well,
What they got?
I think part of it too is his features. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he has some
that's why you
fire
know-
ass. he has
he
some
do,
fire
but-
ass features.
I
Yo,
was literally
like
getting
right
ready
now.
to say I like his features more than his own music.
I get
Yeah,
that.
I was literally about to
If
say
either
that.
one of y'all spit y'all favorite Rick Ross rap right now in y'all mind, I ain't even got said out loud. I promise you, y'all ain't rapping shit. Y'all not rapping nothing. Like it's
No.
just words.
Yeah.
Like he's a politician in music. Like that nigga be like, I gotta feel it and I run it and my money be the root. She look up in the stars, she like, honey, with a roof. Bitch, you see, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You just rapping. Like you just rap.
I'm mad that, you know, if you was doing an impersonation, you was on his ass, nigga.
Yo, and it's crazy because like my favorite song from Rick Ross. My favorite song from Rick Ross is Santa Reed in Greece. That's my favorite song from him. Bruh, I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about, but that beat is fucking amazing. Like then when you listen to Talib, it's like, damn, this nigga killing it. So they like polar opposites. Like the nigga that raps about nothing brought more to the game than the nigga that raps about something.
Yeah. So, it sounds like we giving it. Am I misreading this, or we all giving it to Talib, right?
I'm gonna be the one to say there was an opposite. I gave it to Ross, you know what I'm saying? But I gave it to Ross on features. Like I'm not ever gonna say Ross, you know what I'm saying, for bars is ever, you know what I'm saying, God Talib at all. But just so there was some type of fight, I would say I was for Ross.
Yeah, I gotta get that shit.
Maybach music.
My boy's gonna hate me. I'm gonna get that shit to Talib Kweli.
All right.
He said,
My boys love Rick Ross, bro, and I like him too, but I can't take you hickory dickory dock and rapping his life away, son. Like,
listen, I wish we did R&B like singers.
Oh,
Motherfuckers
we
be
got
mad
that.
at me.
We got that coming, bro. Don't worry, I got that, bro. You already know.
Motherfuckers be mad at me.
Now, I think we better be on the same page on this one. Y'all know how I feel. Kanye versus Rakim. No disrespect to Rakim.
I ain't answering that. You know my answer.
No disrespect to Rakim at all. But what inspired me to have this episode was on the previous episode. Me and Fred talked about how I feel that Kanye West is the best ever.
Damn.
So no disrespect. What'd you say?
We should be smoking and drinking.
Hey,
Ever.
good old water. Kanye's the guy for me. So
Spike that shit, but he better than Rakim. But they and the only verse I know from Rakim, yo, and this is life. They talk about how Rakim was like the god MC, the inventor of the punchline.
yeah.
I swear to God, the only rap I know from the only rap I know from this nigga, and he's used it 3 different times. Thinking of a master plan. That's the only shit I know from this nigga. Even on his Jay-Z Blueprint feature, thinking of a master plan, bro. Why the fuck is that bar in all your verses?
Remember, what was her name? Truth Hurts.
Contagious.
Yeah.
Thinking of a master
He
plan.
started
What the fuck? No.
All right. Now this one's gonna feel dirty. It worked out the way it worked out. Biggie versus Lil Wayne.
Damn. But I can answer that though.
I'm
I'm gonna answer that for you. I'm gonna answer that for you. I'm gonna answer that for you. I can answer that with confidence too.
Golly.
It's Biggie.
Oh,
And the reason I'm about to tell you hands down why I'm picking Biggie. is Biggie for one reason and one reason only. Both of them got music that's dope. Both of them got a legacy that's dope. Even Biggie, the legacy is smaller because he got murdered or whatever. The difference between both of them is they both are really good rappers. Wayne, the better lyricist, because he's a punchline rapper and all that shit. That songwriting ability Biggie can do, that some rappers still can't do in 2020 fucking two. Like how you still can't make What's Beef in 2022. Like how you still can't make Somebody Got to Die. Like how is that so hard to do? Like the fact that his style is hard to mimic. Like we can mimic Lil Wayne. We can mimic Lil Wayne with Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, Cassidy. We can mimic a punchline rapper. Shit, Rakim invented punching. Look where he at. But the style, the formula that is Biggie Smalls, I mean, he go Hypnotize. And on the same album, he go Notorious Thugs. And on the same album, you get More Money, More Prop. Yo, that's three different. You get the shit with R. Kelly. I'm fucking like his albums come with everything. And I feel like album-wise, I ain't talking mixtapes. I feel like Lil Wayne owns one classic album out of his entire album catalog. And
Whoa.
Biggie had two before he died.
Whoa.
What you saying, Fred?
I got Biggie hands down.
Listen.
And Biggie didn't write that shit on paper. That's what make it even more fire. I think Wayne did have a ghostwriter and got rid of Gilly.
Yo, listen. Wayne discography is long.
Yeah, it's extremely long. But how many of them albums you bump?
I
Too
mean,
Short got the most
bumped,
albums ever as a rapper. How many Too Short albums you listen to?
I mean, I bumped anything from like Carter 2, 3, and before. After that, you can cancel any of that shit.
But his catalog got long after that shit.
That's just saying. But hey, that's just because you know the era I'm in that I grew up.
Yeah, I got you. I got it. My favorite Wayne album, The Carter 2, so I can't even say nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
a Carter 2 fanatic. That shit hard.
But and that's my thing. Like, you know, Wayne got bars, he got punchlines, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do.
But regardless of the fact, Biggie's that guy.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like there is no, you know, replacing Big. He don't have to have no long discography. His name still hold weight.
Yeah, like
know
you
what
can't
I'm
even replace that.
Not only was it punchlines and bars, but and I'm gonna kind of give my secret away to when we hit R&B whenever that happens. But this nigga can talk about anything.
Any fucking
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? He described his whole entire burrito. And that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? In a bar. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have that type of ability, and then like you said, it was all up here. You can't even steal his shit. You gotta wait for him to drop it. It's here.
Crazy.
There is no vault. This is the vault. You know what I'm saying? When folks like, oh, I got 50 mixtapes, 12, 13 albums in the vault. He had his vault here. You know what I'm saying? Just think about how many more albums you would have got from him if he wasn't murdered.
Or
You know
we can even take it here too, not to cut you off. Wayne doesn't write his raps. He said he does it off the top of his head. Who do you think inspired that? Because it's the same nigga that inspired Jay-Z and Jay-Z.
And anybody else.
Like, same rapper that inspired Jada and Jay-Z to not write raps now.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because not only is you writing and you're remembering it, but you put new shit down while you still, you know what I'm saying, spitting that shit on stage and rocking tours and doing what you're doing while you creating new shit at the same time. That's hard as hell.
I got Biggie.
So yeah, Biggie. Big ups to Biggie.
He looked like he picking Lil Wayne. He looked like he picking Lil Wayne.
to Cali.
I would have given it to Lil Wayne just because of the discography. But I do think that Biggie is a better rapper for sure. So,
but then when you look at the discography with the Biggie with Lil Wayne's discography, count the classics out the discography.
he got him.
He got him. His discography and Jay-Z discography go neck and neck. Almost every album in Jay-Z's discography is a classic. Almost every single album you can argue like, yo, that shit. You're not arguing that for Wayne. You're going to agree that ain't no classic. You're going to agree that ain't no classic.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
all I'm saying. It's quality over quantity for me.
I feel it.
But that's another reason why Talib won over Rick Ross. You ain't saying shit, even though you got a shit ton of music.
So we got Snoop Dogg versus Scarface next.
Yo,
I'm going with
I'm gonna holler at y'all because my wife, who in the other room, that can hear me talk right now.
Look, Scarface is a monster.
Scarface is in her top fucking 5. Like, I wasn't even big on Scarface till we dated. But yeah, listen to me. I've listened to so much Scarface dating this woman, and I love Snoop Dogg, so we just fucking clash all day. But I listening to Snoop and listening to Scarface, I gotta go with Scarface. He a better rapper than Snoop Dogg, and his music has a world. Not saying impact like commercial, but like I could play some Scarface. I can play Jay-Z Never. I could play Jay-Z Never Change. Like certain songs, I think that's Never Changing, all right?
I believe so.
I think that's the song. Whatever song he got with Hov. But
Guess who's back?
No, not that one. Not that one.
Nah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
As I walk inside the studio, the dudes for jig. I got that shit.
Oh,
But I can play that verse for anybody from any state, country. If they've been through it, they feel it. After Snoop debut album, that nigga wasn't rapping like Doggy Style. Yo, Doggy Style is the only album with Doggy Style Snoop Dogg on it. That and The Chronic. After that, he went full blown. All my music is swag, California music. So Scarface stayed true to himself, even though Snoop did too. But Snoop dumbed down the lyrics for the hits. Scarface didn't give a fuck. You either gonna get the hit or you're gonna get the message, nigga. It's whatever you want to make this song. So I gotta go Face. If you would asked me this shit 2 years ago, I would have said Snoop. But I listened to some Face from 1994, and that nigga was different.
see, I gotta go Snoop because his ability to change and stay relevant for 30 years now.
Nigga.
Bro, the fact that he put out a gospel album and that joint, look, he did a cut with Rance Allen. Blessed man. All right. It's Snoop for me. And Fred, you said Snoop. So
yeah, I mean, but that's why, because he's versatile. He's not just
True.
I get what you're saying. You didn't get, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the original Snoop. You know what I'm
like he
saying?
left, like after introducing himself to us. Like,
Yeah, it is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, coming where he come from, I don't think you can stay the original Snoop and still be here.
all right, I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Facts.
you have to you can't be the ones who become gangster after becoming who they are. You know what I'm saying? He was gangster before he, you know what I mean? So you can't do that because somebody don't want to see you succeed. You know what I mean? Especially coming from there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different when you come from somewhere else and they can mooch off you and get you to pay for some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna get somebody from there to have to pay. No, I'm not going. It's gonna be an issue off top.
You got you.
You're not bringing nothing back to the homies of the family, not to what they consider you should bring back. You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
it's like that, but then you do stay relevant for decades. You know what I'm saying? He been relevant for over 3 decades minimum. Because I'm 30, so I'm 33. So He done
Right.
had it all my life.
All my life, I had
You
to
know?
work in the street.
So
my closing argument for Scarface, though, even though he already lost, I would have to say one thing. Health issues is one of the reasons why he derailed. So we ain't gonna bring that up. But I had to say one thing. Growing up, they always argued Nas, Jay, Pac, and Big. They was always the four, right?
Yep.
Nas, Pac, Jay, and even Snoop Dogg all called Scarface for a feature verse. So in his catalog, he got all them niggas in it. And they proms, not like the old versions where they just working with each other. He got Jay at the blueprint.
Hey,
He got Nas at the it was already written. Like he got them in a prom. So even though his illness derailed him, his catalog got a wild impact. And there's no Texas if him and the Ghetto Boys don't come first. Because they was before UGK and all of them niggas. They put Texas on the map for hip hop.
I respect you working to save your marriage, brother.
I'm just saying. No, all I'm saying is NWA put California on. To this day, you know Houston rappers from Texas because of one person.
Most deaf.
That's all. Even though he already lost, though. I give you that.
All right. So now we got Gucci Mane versus Twista.
Twista.
Easy.
And I'm a Gucci Mane fanatic. Twista.
I ain't all that. I ain't all that into Gucci Mane. So that was easy for me.
Gucci Mane La Flower.
Yo, I'm such a Twista fan. I could spit Twista verses. Ain't that some shit?
Look,
Uh,
but I mean, Twista already won. But what you thinking, Fred?
no, I'm not fucking with Gucci. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Don't even come try to shoot me, Gucci, but I ain't fucking with you, big dog. You keep that shit for the mother folks. I ain't with it. like to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, just it's more commercial than it is, you know what I'm saying, authentic anyway. So
I read Gucci Mane book. That shit was good as hell, man.
I didn't even know he wrote one.
Yeah, he wrote a book when he was in jail.
food
It's a
the shit out
biography.
of me.
Yo, bruh, the life he lived though, I can't lie. I used to think, well, you know, I'm in Jersey, so I used to think that shit was a gimmick too. I read that nigga book. I don't know how the fuck he's still on Earth. I would have had a mental breakdown, and I don't know what I would have did, bro. From seeing people get killed as a kid, like his family members, like that. Yo, he went through some shit, like, and I was just like, yo, he survived that shit. Like his last jail arrest when he did his bid was like, he got himself arrested because he was so high. He knew his enemies was down the street. He got high, grabbed a pistol, and just went down there and was like, yo, we gonna shoot it out. The cop stopped him, called him by his name. He was hallucinating and thought the cop was one of them and was ready to kill a cop. That's how he went to prison on his last bit. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, wow.
That's crazy.
Yo, his life was crazy, yo. But yeah.
I leave them drugs alone.
Yeah, but he's still ass, so I ain't worried about that.
He said he still has.
Yeah, that shit gonna change that he ass. A couple of songs I like, but yeah.
All right. So we got Ice Cube versus Jadakiss.
I'm going with Kiss.
That feel dirty going that fast against Cube. But
Hey, to me, Kiss was more influential throughout my time. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about Kiss is he came from the streets and shit, you know what I'm saying? He talking shit, but he gave back to kids in music in a different way, you know what I'm saying, that was positive while still being, you know what I'm saying, who he was.
Yeah. When he did I mean, one of my favorite songs of his is when he did Why with Anthony Hamilton. That is just, and like that song, when that song came out, I think I was 18. I feel like that song came out in 2004. Bro, when you listen to that song now in your 30s, like I'm 35, you listen to that song now, it hit way different, bro.
Oh, I bet. I ain't listened to it in a minute. But then, you know what I'm saying, seeing him with the squad too, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, with the Locks, that shit, they was cold.
What you thinking, brother? I know Jada already won, but what you thinking?
I'm gonna go with Jadakiss, right? And I'm gonna sound the way I sound because
Cause you're a Jersey nigga, he from New York, ain't
I think
he?
Ice Cube's "Today Is a Good Day" is the greatest rap song ever made to me. So it hurts me so bad that I'm picking against.
Bro,
It's the first rap song I learned.
Hey,
Today was a good day. The perfect sample. Like that shit is hard.
it is. It
But
still hit.
I'm gonna give it to Jada and I'm a hip hop head, but it's bias based on that's. I had to go get Ice Cube. That motherfucker Jada was on the front porch. Mixtapes, all that shit. If I was from California, like if I was, I mean, I would.
Cube nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even though I am a
Easy.
Cube nigga. Like,
No, don't get me wrong, I am too. And I think
yeah,
where, you know, he said earlier where we just talking music, that's a big factor too. Because if you look at the all around, Cube definitely wins in that scenario.
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like shit, no Vaseline. This is a diss record list. The world has no Vaseline to people as the greatest diss ever. Like,
yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like the niggas on the list as great as everything. Like rapper turned actor, they got him on the list. Rapper turned movie writer, they got him on the list. Like it's like he everywhere. Like, but nah, pure Jada.
It feel dirty, but yeah, it's the right way to go. All right, we got Ghostface Killer versus Young Thug.
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface.
We ain't got to talk about that.
Yeah,
nah, we ain't gonna debate that shit. Even though Young Thug's the bar to 6 is my shit, but we ain't gonna listen.
I don't get down with Young Thug at all, to be honest. I'm an old man. I don't know. All right, we got the Game and Juvenile.
Listen.
I can't spit you a hot Juvenile bar, even though I'm a Juvie fan. I can't spit you a hot bar. Like I can't spit you one bar when I was like, damn, like he don't have not one fucking. We love hand.
400 Degrees was my second album I think I ever bought on disc. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, Juvie had some wonderful hits. He was with the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Game, don't get me wrong, you know, and I'm probably wrong for going to pick Juvie, but the Game got bars, and I ain't gonna sit here in front. I mean, hell, he did 100 bars and running, didn't he? Like, shit, motherfucker was just acting up, you know what I mean? Like, so he got some good albums, you know what I mean? But I think I'm just more of a Juvie fan. You know what I mean? That's just.
I'm gonna have to reveal something about myself here. I remember being in like middle schoolish time when Cash Money really took off shortly after No Limit took off.
Bro, that's the
and I
best time to be alive.
And I remember feeling like everybody was all up on Cash Money, and I'm like, No Limit is better. What? And like a whole lot of stuff coming out of Cash Money, I wasn't really feeling.
And you was feeling No Limit?
Look, right. Listen,
what the fuck?
Hey.
Look, bro, I'm like 12 at this time. Give me a little credit.
Yo.
But let me finish.
Listen, everybody wanted to be a damn hot boy. You know what I'm saying? One too many folks want to be no low limit soldier.
Oh man, good. Go on, finish your thing. Tell us about the fatigue, right?
And thanks to the blessing of Spotify, bro, being able to like, oh man, I heard the song in 20-some years. Let's pop this up. Let's see what this be like. I'm telling you, hits different. I get down with it.
You said what, dude?
Use a paper chaser. You got your block on fire. Made in the G. Took a moment to
you aspire where it is.
You make nothing out of something.
Yeah, I swear to God, Game did not lose this category.
Listen,
now, listen here.
I don't care. Hey, we taking over for the 99 2000. That motherfucker ranks every damn party record. I don't give a
Hey, listen, it's not about to beat a nigga's catalog.
Hey, That shit beats every bruh.
I'm not
That-
about to let back that ass up beat a
Oh,
nigga's
that
catalog.
motherfucker finna
this
walk in like a dog. Yeah.
This is why Fred is my brother. This is why Fred is my brother because
Pick that ass up is
He said,
about
what
to be
the
the
fuck
whole
did I
catalog.
sign up for?
Yeah.
Ali Boombaye and Dreams.
Okay, now we going. There we go. Now we get to it.
And Hated 11. Hated 11, the underdogs is on top. There was my cuts. But when you hear boom, boom,
There the
boom,
fuck you go.
boom, 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 and it's a trash song. Let's keep it real. The song is
It
trash.
is.
The
I need
video,
y'all to understand something. If
the
Juvenile
video was
wins,
terrible. Remember that green dress she was wearing? She looked like she looked like her mama made it out of seaweed grass. I ain't lying.
Listen, but that was what made it because it was really.
But
They didn't go get no special people. They got some folks right there out of their jets, out of their manners, out of their ward. Whoa, they.
But from the 99 to the 2000 to the 2022, when that cut come on, it's over. But this is the greatest rapper, and the game is the better rapper.
Thank you. I'm looking at this shit like if Juvenile win, he gonna go against whoever win out of Common and Fabulous. Nigga, what?
That's a loss.
Yo, he had me so scared. Like I'm not about to let that ass up. Beat the game, yo.
Yeah, at this point, we're gonna have to just do 2 episodes. We're gonna have to come back next week or something.
Yeah, we'll finish this side and finish the other side.
Do this side and then go to that side. Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is we'll finish the whole round of 64. So we'll finish this.
Then we'll have to come back and do 32, 16, 8, and
but I thought see, you could have.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this side here.
And
we're not gonna do this yet. We're gonna come here down here.
All right, let's knock it out.
We're gonna do this, and that's gonna be the first episode anyway.
All right, come on.
It's the round of 64. So, all right, Common and Fabulous. Now, I know where this needs to go.
Common, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't sleep on him. That's a bad man. But that nigga Fab, that was just our era. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get it twisted. He still got bars. Like that nigga just dropped a damn song not too long ago. I don't know how long ago. Don't give me the line, but it's recent. And he said, "What the fuck?" He say? He said, "Pulling up. Oh shit, I'm not a plunger dog." What'd he say? I don't know exactly how he said it, but bruh, it's a bar. And I'm telling you right now, like just it's stupid. But that cold summer, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard it, but and almost any other thing that Fab did was cold. And he influenced the game with the way he dressed. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous is a cold-blooded.
Look here. Fabulous gave us with Jagged Edge that video, "Girl, I Traded All." All right, and he gave us some other hits, the Holla Back, Youngin, woo woo. But there is absolutely nothing that Fabulous did that was better than Testify. Nothing.
Here you go,
bro. That album, I just listened to your episode this morning. The album B, that album, The Food. What else is on that one? Faithful,
The Corner,
The Corner. I wish I could give you this feeling, man. Go. And on the count of 3. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I tried.
Fabulous can't touch. Fabulous can't touch Testify. Fabulous can't touch Common's feature on Love of My Life with Erykah Badu. I'm sorry.
You
It's
really
Common.
had to put him out like that.
It's Common, bro, and it's not even close.
I'm not disagreeing. I tried, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna give a good fight. I knew it just wasn't a chance. You see, I tried to win some points with that was just our error, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, Testify was, I think for me, Testify was the first when I first heard that song when I watched the video. And I remember it was Thanksgiving. I'm so fat. I remember it was Thanksgiving. And the video just came on the TV. We were just watching videos. And I just remember thinking, like, yo, like this is a whole story. Just the beat, just doom, doom, doom. Man, that song alone, all right. Common wins. So I mean, unless Doughboy, you with me, right?
All right, I got you. So
You with me?
talking about Testify. You know Testify already.
Mhm.
Listen to I Used to Love Her.
Yep.
And listen to Fifth Story. And Testify won't be your favorite story he ever. Fifth Story will be your favorite story he ever rapped after you listen to that. But yeah, it ain't close. It ain't close. Like, let me help you out. And I listen to me. The best mixtape series I ever heard in my life is Fabulous is the black and white covers. You know what I'm talking about. He got 3 of them. It's before Cruel Summer. I mean, before, the Summertime Shootout one.
I ain't gonna remember it.
No, I think he said it. And it's after the No Competition tapes.
Mm.
oh no.
I don't know.
But anyway,
he finna pull it up.
But
it's the shits that got Bite on it. It's the shit where he did over diced pineapples. All them shits is on that mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah, but that shit is fire. But
yeah.
You see how he got all them punchlines, right?
Yeah.
Yo, go type in Commons LA Leakers freestyle from last year. All that was from up here. Nothing was written down. Full freestyle. 10 minutes. And then just remember, Fabulous writes his punchlines down, and this nigga was trying to freestyle them. And it's just like, nigga, are you making that up as you on some Eminem shit? Like, yo, you're making this up as your mind forms it, you spitting it. That nigga comment, and in the episode I just dropped today. Well, whenever this drop, it ain't today, but the episode I just dropped, I just put Common in my top 5 after listening to his last album. Like, all right, bro, let me start playing something out like this nigga ain't the nastiest nigga out right now. You're like 50, bro, out rapping these niggas, bro. Like, so it's Common, and I love Fad, but it's Common, bro.
All right, so next we got Q-Tip versus Nipsey Hussle.
I'm not one of those people that get drawn in a moment. I'm also not one of those. I'm also a realist, and Q-Tip did not give me enough music.
No,
he didn't give me enough music. Like he gave me Tribe. That made my list too. Like you said, you listened to it this morning. Yeah. He helped. He did Tribe. He's a decent producer. I think the nigga overrated, but he's a decent producer. I like Nipsey Hussle more, so I'm gonna go Nip. I like Nip more. Like, even though I know Q-Tip is more legendary, but yo, your work ethic got him at. Yo, do y'all even know this nigga signed to good music?
Nope.
Q-Tip is signed to Kanye. Ain't no music coming out of it. So I gotta go with Nipsey. And I'm not a moment nigga. Like, oh, Nipsey dead, so Nipsey good now. I ain't even one of those niggas. But Nipsey, I get Nipsey over Q-Tip.
What you saying, Fred?
I'm agreeing. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough. Like, you know, he got a couple hits, but as far as catalog, you know what I'm saying, as far as just, you know what I'm saying, how many hits was in a single album. Like, even though, truthfully, Nipsey and Q-Tip, as far as, you know what I'm saying, notoriety level, Q-Tip got more notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Nip didn't get his until he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but for the catalog that he gave you, once you did figure out that, oh, Yeah, he was that guy. He was slept on. He gave you what he was supposed to give you. You know what I'm saying? He truthfully gave you what somebody who had a long career would have gave you. For real, for real. So
Bro, I paid the $100 for Nip Crenshaw mixtape. I paid the 100 when he dropped the
you
phone.
paid the 100.
I paid the 100. Even though Jay-Z outdid me and bought fuck him. But I paid the 100.
Hey, bought out all of them.
Boy, every fucking good thing I got my shit before he got. Nah, I was a big Nipsey. Nah, Victory Lap grew on me because I was so used to him. Nipsey he did the polar opposite of what Snoop did. So when he finally did the Snoop switch and did Victory Lap, I didn't want to hear it. When he finally was like, all right, I gotta make grown-up music. I was like, nah, nigga, we crip. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that double up. I don't want to hear that shit. Nigga. So I mean,
Say bullets ain't got no names.
Yeah, that's all the time.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
so
we
when
trying
you
to get mailbox money. Shit.
came to the door like buy land. Buy land. What is you talking about? For 8 years, I was a crip, nigga. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I would have picked Q-Tip because Q-Tip I like his style better. But
what's the name of Q-Tip only album?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, a Nip gonna win. All right, so I know where this is going.
Don't even ask me.
I know where this is going for both of y'all. I know
You
both of y'all well enough.
It was, first of all, you know where this is going for the rest of this side. With these niggas down, with that nigga down there. You watch enough of my episodes. You know exactly what nigga, you told me don't even name Nas when we was talking. You know about that this left side.
Man.
Look, I said I told him to give me some names to add to the list. And I was like, no, you ain't gotta tell me about Nas. I already know.
Fucking God.
Hey.
Fred, is Nas unanimous?
Yeah, what?
All right. So we ain't gotta go through it.
I told you, you asked me to take 4 people off. That was one. so, like, even if it wasn't Nas there, it probably was still gonna be a winner on whoever that box was. I don't know why he's here.
For the listeners, Nelly is the other option. So it was Nas versus Nelly. No disrespect to Nelly. Underlay, mama, you lost. Uh-oh. All right. So next we got Ludacris versus Mos Def.
Listen, bars and lyrics. Mos Def is that guy. We talking about hoes. You know what I'm saying? Shorty got it. You know what I mean? She stacked. You know what I mean? We referencing to women or something, and we staying in that lane. I give it to Luda.
One of the greatest moments of my young life was 19 years old, working at Cedar Point, and I had a flip phone, and I had 2 girls under each arm. One girl on the right, one girl on the left. And I opened up my flip phone and I played my ringtone. Oh, yeah. The fancy cars, the women and the caviar. And I should say that both of these young ladies were not from America. You know who we are because we pimping all over the world.
Like I said, if we talking about women, you know what I'm saying?
I like Mos Def. I like Mos Def a lot. His bars are fire. But I don't think that his bars are like that much better than Ludacris. Like, not like crazy. It's not like we're talking, who was we talking about earlier with bars? We were talking about
we were talking about Fabulous and
Common. It ain't that kind of separation. There's some separation, but when you add in the Ludacris body of work, for me, I gotta pick Luda.
This ain't
Chicken and Beer.
This is the trying to think. I took Chicken Bill off my list. Anyway, this is the polar opposite. This is the polar opposite of Talib's and Rick Ross's for an example of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yo, Mos Def is nice, and so is Ludacris. But here's a body of work from a nigga who could rap compared to a nigga who ain't saying shit. So Mos Def lose because he losing to a rapper.
Yeah.
That's why he's losing. Like if Rick Ross was over there, Mos Def probably would have won.
Yep.
But he went up against a nigga. Yo, right now I can recite to you Ludacris verses. Like I wrote them shits. Like I could just throw them shits out that ain't about women. Like so, like I think Ludacris for me, his era of Atlanta. Like I know it was him and T.I. I always felt like Luda was better. Like so, Luda, I enjoy. How could I say it? I enjoy simple shit. Like, Luda got a punch that's like he said, "I'm back up on their ass. I'm about to make these rappers take a knee like they about to run a 100-meter dash. Call me Mr. Fix It. My barrel stay hot like a fresh batch of honey buttermilk biscuits. A test get a task, you get a custom made casket. Luda Lee rapping stretched out like elastic. Like I like the this bar is hard, goofy, all that shit in one. Like I like niggas who can stretch that out, and they ain't always got to be this over the top Raekwanish ass. I sell dope and shoot niggas punchlines. Like, so I appreciate Luda way more.
Yeah,
and he made slap, and ain't nobody in this podcast ain't about to say they went to work and they feel like slapping a nigga today. And Ludacris made slap, so I don't give a fuck with nobody. That's my theme song. When my supervisor make me mad, like shut the fuck up. I feel like slapping a nigga today.
Yeah. You was smoking that blueberry yum, huh?
Yeah, I got the chicken in bed, fucking red, the red light district.
Like district.
Back for the first time, all that shit, bro.
Physical therapy, not physical therapy. What was
Release
that?
therapy. That's the shit with
Release therapy. Yeah.
And to me, Luda hasn't had a bad album until that last one. He tried to come back out of acting. That shit was garbage because he was so disconnected from music. But everything from his first to before his last one, shit's a good albums. Like he don't have a bad album until his last album.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it pushing. We got Black Thought versus.
I thought that said T.I. versus Paul Wall. My bad, Black Thought.
I don't even know who Black Thought is.
What?
From the Roots.
The Roots, the nigga with the bed.
Okay.
The nigga that did the long ass flex freestyle 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm saying I wouldn't have known him solo. You know what I mean?
Oh no, he only with them. He only got like one solo tape. Everything is the Roots.
I think he got like 3.
I only know the nigga for the one because I listened to the Roots. Like I seen them niggas live and shit. So I'm a Roots fan. But I'm picking Black Thought over. First of all, I'm picking almost everybody over Paul Wall. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Like you ain't even gotta know just that.
Nigga, he got his grills.
He got grills and sitting sideways. It's funny.
Yeah. And he got Drive Slow.
Thing is, it's Kanye's. He don't get credit for that.
All right.
No wonder you liked it.
but Black Thought, I gotta give it to Black Thought. That nigga's nice. And I seen him do that long ass funk flex freestyle in person. That was the longest 10-minute song I ever heard in my life. I was sitting in my chair, like, shut the fuck up. I gotta give it to Black Thought. He ain't gonna make it far, but I gotta give it to the nigga.
He gonna lose on the next round when he goes.
I know some niggas. It's a lot of people I know that got him in their top 5, but I told him like he can beat Paul Wall, but once he moves on to other people, then it goes. I don't listen to him as much as that nigga.
What you saying, Fred? I mean, either way, y'all both got Black Thought, so it ain't gonna matter. But Paul Wall wouldn't be much of a choice. That was just some commercial stuff. He got paid. I mean, I'm glad he got through there.
You know, I was thinking I probably would have picked Paul Wall, but I didn't realize that, you know, for the most part of what I like of him is his features. Dude can flow, but he can't. I mean, Grills, I never really cared about Grills that much. But yeah, I guess it's gonna be Black Thought. Surprise, surprise.
Ain't no surprise to me. Paul Wall do got another song I like. I don't know if y'all use Spotify. Look how I shamelessly plugged them because I was bumping them niggas before a podcast, but they uploaded a 50 Cent mixtape from back in the day. They uploaded the Funk Flex joint called Just a Touch. Paul Wall rapped his ass off on that with 50 Cent. That's it.
So another feature.
Yeah, it's a feature, but yeah, that's it.
So the next one is blasphemous. T.I. and DMX.
I don't want my answer. I'm gonna piss both of y'all off, so just leave it alone.
I know you going to DMX.
Nah. When I mean I'm going fully T.I.
Oh, you ain't gonna piss me off.
DMX is ass.
I don't think DMX is
I think DMX, yo, it's a super yo, trust me, none of my friends like me. I think DMX is so
well, yeah. Where you from?
Bro, I'm from New Jersey, but
yeah.
But let me tell you why. I back it up. I don't just jump out the window like X ass. That nigga made what these bitches want from a nigga. Fuck you talking about? But this is why I think X is ass.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah, I get that. He's such a powerful presence. He's such a powerful. I already know he lost his round, but he's such a powerful presence. He's such a powerful entity. Like, yo, that's DMX. He raps with so much aggression, so much everything. Write that shit on paper and read it. You're gonna be like, yo, this shit is so corny, but it's delivered so. Now, every once in a while, he give you it. Like, he give you slipping. You know, every once in a while, you get one. But them punchlines on where my dog's at, them punchlines are fucking whack.
Yeah, I did find that.
Bars. He spit a bunch of prison bars. A lot of that shit.
I did find that after his,
he has a Tupac impact on the hood.
After the first album, pretty much after the Rough Riders anthem, I didn't really like get hype on his hits, his singles, like dead. That's my shit.
I think the message, like I can make a playlist for DMX, but when I compare him to niggas that rap, I just be like he'd be like, and I ain't go through show you shit is real. I'm a rob and I'm still because I'm witty and I'm a stay. Yo, what the that shit ain't fire, man. But he delivering it with the barking and shit, and you just like, yo, this shit sound crazy. Yeah. Hey, but
and something about with T.I. when ASAP come on,
like Jay-Z said, like Hov said, DMX could do it all, but that nigga can't out rap me. I know that nigga not a better rapper than me. So I'm not going to diss the legacy.
Yeah,
I'm just not I've never ever been impressed by that nigga.
You want to add in, Fred? I think you picking T.I. too, ain't you?
Nah, I'm sticking with X. He said, shit, my man's with him, then he get stuck too. Fuck it.
he said, all y'all niggas can suck my dick. And all y'all niggas that been in prison, y'all know how it's about to get thick. Like, what? niggas on the other end of the phone, like, yeah. It was corny. It's on that we transform like Optimus Prime. Really? That's the punchline you saying in 1997? And Biggie would never. Biggie Smalls in 1997 would never. Hov in 1990. Nas would never say, we gonna transform like Optimus Prime. That's some battle rapper shit.
Let's keep it pushing. We got Slick Rick versus.
Yo, he is so hurt. Like, nigga, T.I. beat me.
Nah, I ain't hurt. Shit, I fucks with T.I. I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with Tip to the max. You got who?
We got Slick Rick versus 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz just a better rapper. Slick Rick just out of his element. He was a storyteller. He don't rap at all. So he lose by default because he don't rap. Like, he tells stories.
He's before his time, man.
He do got children's story. That's my shit forever. But it's just.
I mean, I'm gonna rock with y'all either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? fuck with Slick Rick, but I fuck with
I
2
do.
Chainz. But
I fuck with Slick
neither
Rick.
one of them is important enough for me to care which
Yeah,
way it go.
I fuck with Slick Rick. 2 Chainz got Watch Out Little Bitch. That's my shit. I'm gonna give it to 2 Chainz because 2 Chainz has more memorable. He has more memorable verses. Like Slick Rick got the 2 records. Like he got the 2. He got the 3. He got the show. He got Lottie Dottie, and he got the song. He got about 3, 4.
Slick
2
Rick
Chainz
got,
got more than 3. 2
Slick
Chainz
Rick
got
got
more than
another song I like. I can't think of it. Let me go.
Mona Lisa.
Well,
Teenage
Chainz
Love.
discography is gonna be longer anyway. You know what I'm saying? One, he rebranded himself and became relevant. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely, he got two different careers.
yeah, he had Titty Boy, and then he, you know what I'm saying? Now he 2 Chainz, so yeah, 2 Chainz stuck. So
Yeah,
shit.
I expected 2 Chainz to go over anyway. I would have picked Slick Rick. I'm not a crazy 2 Chainz fan. Like I like certain songs that he's done, but I'll never be like, hey, like play me that new 2 Chainz. Like never.
And I think it's just more to like, you know, if we would run this same 64 team challenge with a group of 25-year-olds, 23-year-olds, this shit wouldn't be nowhere near what we got on here. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
So I think
Most definitely.
First of all, Young
that
Thug probably
plays.
would have won.
They'll be like, how you ain't got NBA Young Boy on here?
I was just gonna say, like, are you
Young
gonna?
Thug would have went up against Drake and some shit like that.
Yeah, but they'd have been mad. You ain't got no NBA Young Boy. You ain't got nobody. They'd be like, who the fuck is any of these folks? Like,
They would have only known Nas and Jay.
Right.
And that's because Nas was Hit Boy and the whole world know Jay-Z.
So 2 Chainz won that one. We got Kendrick Lamar and Mac Miller.
Yeah, you seen my episode of my 25 albums, right?
Mm-hmm.
They both won it.
Yeah.
So you know this is hard as fuck for me. Like, I know Kendrick a better rapper.
I was gonna say, I'm going with Kendrick.
I'm gonna go with Kendrick too, but I can't slight Mac Miller. That nigga was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but I gotta go with Kendrick Lamar. Mac Miller is nice. Like that album I said, bro. Go back and listen to that shit, son. You ain't like the flack Eminem get for, I don't know why niggas play Eminem, but the flack Eminem get, yo, they could never do that to Mac Miller. That nigga is a white boy that raps. He ain't looking for no acceptance. Yo, this is what I do and this is what I rap about. Y'all niggas like it, y'all don't, whatever. That's why I love Mac Miller's music. Like,
I like Mac Miller's
lyrical. Yeah.
I like Mac Miller's features more than I like.
Nigga, I don't even know Mac Miller. If he got features.
A few.
Yo, I know Mac Miller just for Mac Miller. Like, I don't know. He got features.
A few. I like what he did with Anderson .Paak.
That's his song.
That is his song.
Yo, Mac Miller on other people's music. I didn't know he did that.
My bad.
He did some shit before he did.
I was lost. I'm like, oh, I never hit that.
Now I'm gonna save this for the next round. I'm a Kendrick one. We got Pusha T versus Redman.
Don't look at me. I don't give a fuck that I'm from New Jersey.
So
and I'm from his actual city in New Jersey. Look. Don't look this way, nigga. I'm going Pusha T.
Where you at with it, Fred?
I think here's a hard part with this. I don't think Red or Meth is gonna be great by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But together, you know, I feel like they're a great collaboration.
I disagree. I feel like Method Man's the one carrying the weight.
I feel like Method Man carried the Wu-Tang Clan.
Ooh-wee.
He was the one that got the solo single when they was fucking doing all that other shit. They'll give Meth his own shit, bro. Just give him his own song.
I'm not gonna go that far and disrespect the whole Wu.
I say, all right, no. Peep the argument. What was the Wu-Tang Clan first single? It was the Method Man and it was Protect Your Neck. Method Man was the hit. Protect Your Neck was just a good song. So the Wu banner of who these niggas came off the back of METHOD, man, and then them niggas could just rap. So it was like, damn, it's 13 niggas on this other song. But this shit bumping now. What about the 13 other now? This shit, they wasn't playing Protect Your Neck at a party. They was playing Wu-Tang Clan's Method Man, and there was one nigga on the whole song.
Now, I'm not even that big.
He got the best solo career too.
I'm not even that big of a Pusha T fan. But
I can't name one song.
But
Pusha?
Yeah, grinding alone.
With listen to Daytona?
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's clips. That's like saying, you know what I'm saying, Wu or Method and Redman when they was together. Like it's
Pusha T, the one that started off from ghetto to backyard.
It don't matter how many was in that group. Did that song come on when you looked at it on BET or MTV? Did it say clips or did it say Pusha T song?
But what I'm saying is Pusha
you
T
can't but it's that's like being a little bit pregnant. Either is and you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
no, you're not making sense. That's still his body of work.
The fact that nobody has defended Redman yet is why I feel like Pusha T should win this round.
Yeah.
He's gonna move forward.
Ain't a nigga
yeah, there we go. Now this
niggas start talking about Method Man and Redman
rap shit right here. Like, how'd you put these two together? Like,
it's the app. So
I mean, I get it. Yeah, this is
for the listeners. We got Missy Elliott and Beanie Siegel.
I'm picking that. I'm not even gonna be biased and be like rude. Beanie will punch that bitch head off, but we're just gonna go fully off impact. Missy Elliott is female hip hop. Like Missy, bro, I gotta go Missy. I know what Beanie Siegel gonna do to her, but
get out or lay down.
Lay down, you gonna stay down.
Missy is the prototype. Like Missy does everything, son. Everything. Rap, sing, fucking dance, song. Nigga, she wrote nigga, she structured All About the Benjamin. Like she took Styles P off the record. Like, yo, this don't work. Like, this shit is ass. Like, you too street. She structured a hip hop classic. Like she wrote for Aaliyah. She wrote for Janet Jackson. She wrote for herself, which is R&B and rap. Then bitch be dancing. Like, the reason why female rappers be, even though they twerking, the whole let's bring entertainment to hip hop came from Busta and her. All Beanie Siegel gonna do is punch that bitch head off. That's literally all he gonna do is just rap. Now, I'm gonna have more enjoyment out of Missy concert. I take my little shorty, she can be bumped. I can't take my girl to see Beanie Siegel. like I gotta go with the guy. Somebody gonna get stabbed tonight. Nigga, and his impact, and I ain't gonna lie, Philly weird. Because when the new nigga get hot in Philly, they try to erase the last nigga. So Meek is they nigga, they erase Beanie Siegel and Cassidy. So because Philly is burying him, it's also fucking up his legacy. Because Philly's not respecting the nigga. Missy respected no matter what. Like, it's Missy Elliott. She got an icon award. That nigga never been nominated for anything. This is the first time a better rapper lost. Dead ass.
He been locked up for any time he could possibly nominate.
I gotta go Missy, son. I'm sorry.
I'm going Missy. So Missy won. You got anything to add for it?
I'm gonna take Misdemeanor and we're gonna go with it.
We're gonna go with it. So next we got Too Short and Method Man.
I think Method Man one of the greatest rappers ever. So Method Man. And if you don't think I'm lying, Method Man just recently had some music with Griselda, and it was fire. And then he just did a verse. This is recent too, brand new music. He has a verse on Somebody album that just came out last week, and it's Davies. And he out-rapped Davies on his own fucking song.
So
mind you, nigga 53. I just want to put it out there too. He like Common for the note nigga, for the hood nigga.
So you and the music crazy. You ever watched the NPR Tiny Desk concerts?
Yeah.
So I literally just last week watched Too Short's Tiny Desk.
Wow.
Because it was on.
What you was gonna get from it?
It was fire. I was in the mood to watch listen to some music on YouTube. I put it on. It was cool.
But you
So
know
what
that
I'm
nigga ain't doing nothing but pimping.
hold on.
Hey, everybody doing a little bit of something extra.
The whole catalog is pimp music.
His whole thing was he's like, I'm gonna give you music from 5 different decades. He did something from the 80s, the 90s, 2000s,
And all that shit was pimp
2010s.
music.
it all was. It all was. I ain't gonna hold you. But
Yo, I love Too Short though. That's my nigga.
if for nothing else, Method Man wins for this reason and this reason alone. Beyond everything else, Method Man's sound is timeless.
Yeah.
Every song from Too Short, 5 different decades, all sounded like they were written in the 80s. They all sounded like they were written in 1989. So I'm gonna go on with Method Man. So Method Man is winning.
Shit sound like they was ready. Yeah. Fuck this nigga.
What's your favorite verse from Method Man?
You want me? I can honestly answer it. You want me to? Because Method Man in my top five. My favorite verse from Method Man of all time. It just changed. It changed to the joint. My favorite Method Man song is how the fuck it go? Money is time or time is money. It's on Wu-Tang last album. That's when he said, my father was a bad boy, no shot at Diddy. He said, you give a 50, she pop a Nicky. Yo, he said, my pops is a bad. How the fuck he said that shit was hard. But it was a Biggie bar. And then the hook is I stopped your shine if you try to block my. No, he said, damn, I can't remember. Yo, you put me on the spot, and I was just thinking about this shit while y'all was talking so I could rap it. And then when you said it, now I can't get this shit out, bro. Oh, I got money. He said, my time is money. I got mine. My time made. You fuck with me, I'll stop your shine behind shade. He was 50 when he wrote that. But yeah, but Method Man, my nigga too. And my favorite Meth verse is the Meth will come out tomorrow. Bad. You see me, Bizarro. That's my favorite verse from him. Niggas is Sleepy Hollow. Niggas fuck with me, I'm a hard act to follow. That's my shit. I fuck with that verse.
What you want to add anything to it, Fred?
Nah, you got it. Hey, Meth dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And he got an ageless voice, like he said. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like his sound is timeless.
Yeah, like it's just like it sounds like he sounds like the 18-year-old him. Like it just get deeper with his age.
So next we got, and this bracket here is gonna hurt. Next we got Drake versus Nicki Minaj.
I don't like neither one of these niggas. What the fuck? Like,
I'm going with Drake.
I'm going. I don't like neither one of these. Oh my god.
Drake
like,
is
Spotify give me my list at the end of the year. They're never on it. Only Drake on it this year because my son is 2 and Too Sexy is his shit. That's the only reason why Drake making the list because I gotta play it a lot.
That's probably one of his worst songs.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Drake. I don't know. One day I was in the car with my son. That's when like he had just turned 2. And the song was on. I just happened to look in the back seat. He was on the radio. I look in the back seat. He just humping like, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I stopped it. He stopped dancing. I put on something else. He ignored that shit. I put that shit back on. He started dancing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's his shit. So that's the only Drake song I play. Even though Drake is better than Nicki though. So Drake. Even though I'm gonna try to get Drake eliminated somewhere.
Drake is
hard.
Drake is so polarizing.
It's his catalog that's gonna have him go so far.
People either love him or hate him.
Oh no,
looking at who he's gonna be up against next, I don't think it's gonna be too hard.
Nah, it ain't, because all I'm gonna do is pull a ghostwriting card. I'm gonna let you know that right now, because he ain't better than either one of them niggas, ghostwriter or not. I'm gonna pull a card make sure that nigga don't make it. I'm gonna let you know that now. He lose next round. Straight up. He ain't even get there yet, nigga.
Well,
he got a ghostwriter. Fuck him.
well, here we go.
Forecasting for you.
Exactly.
Forecasting, because the next one, and again, I did not pick. It is what it is.
That's fire though that it put them against each other though.
It's Big Boy versus Andre 3000.
Can't hold you. That's fire though.
It's an outcast battle.
Hey, I'm going Andre 3K.
I'm going Big Boy.
I typed a text from this girl I used to see saying that I chose this cutie pie. That man, I ain't got it's 3 stacks.
It's Nah, Big Boy better than that nigga. And I stand by that. That's like an argument I have with people.
with
Big Boy-
everybody.
I think Big Boy is better than him. Straight up, no. I tell niggas, yo, like I seen a blog that was like
He a
Andre
better
3000.
actor.
This is the crazy part. I seen a blog, right? It was like Andre 3000 verse on Elevators was amazing. Yeah, you do know the other nigga in the group rapped twice, and Andre raps once. That's
He got-
so fucked up. Y'all just and Andre's the end of the song. So what the fuck was y'all bumping for the first 3 minutes? Because Big Boy carries every song. Like the song you was just about to sing. He only don't carry that song because they did an album where they on two different sides. Everything that's them completely, Andre raps one fucking time and does the so Fresh and So Clean. He does the bridge, the 30-second verse. Bombs Over Baghdad. He does the verse. Big Boy raps twice. Sorry, Miss Jackson. One verse. Big Boy got two. He don't even rap the same amount. Like that should be like, all right, bro, I'm about to come in right now. Bam, I'm out. Finish the song.
All you telling me, bro, is that Andre 3000 get the job done much more efficiently.
No, it ain't. All I'm telling you is that Andre 3000 is fucking lazy because for you to get to Andre, who got you jamming the whole song? Literally, if you listen to an Outkast song, who you bobbing your head to? Andre ain't even on it. Like you sitting there like, damn, this shit hitting.
Well, he be on
And-
the hook, you know what I mean? So he
That's it.
on the hook. Hey, sometimes the hook is what get you to that money, you know what I
Sleepy
mean?
Brown was
Like,
writing them shits. He wasn't even writing them shits. Sleepy Brown was writing them damn hook. Fuck Andre 3000, bro.
listen,
Big Boy got 3 solo albums.
Sleepy Brown
Andre
knew
got
who to give
1.5.
which part to.
Andre better
he
than
wasn't
Drake.
he wasn't sleeping that much shit. That motherfucker, he got it right.
That's that bullshit, man.
So you
Well-
telling me that Big Boy would still be a star without being Outcast or with Andre 3000?
Yeah, because Andre 3000 don't put out music, so he's automatically outworking them.
So do you think we would ever listen to Big Boy by himself?
Would you listen to Andre by himself? Because you don't have nothing to go off to say you would, except for our R&B album, because he's not even rapping on the Love Below. He's singing. So give me a rap album that'll make you go, damn, this nigga Andre hard. I could give you Big Boy music. You can't give me Andre rap music.
So how can you get Big Boy music? What Big Boy music?
Big
you
Boy
got?
has 3 solo albums. Andre has none. So if they never was a group, Big Boy put out music. Andre would have gave you an R&B album.
Well, that's bad that I didn't know Big Boy had 3 solo albums.
Yeah, he got 3 solo albums. Well,
I didn't know he had
understand
3.
something. Nobody, we fake fans of these niggas apart.
Oh, wait,
Niggas-
I knew he had 2. I didn't know about 3.
Because he got the speaker box. But we, I forgot the name of that shit. Sir Lucifer's Left Foot. That was the name of that shit. But my thing is, we are fans of Outkast. These niggas never split up. And when they split up, the one everybody loves gave you an R&B album, and y'all been waiting for a solo rap album for 15 years. The one I love gave me 3. So if they never came out as Outkast, y'all would look at Andre 3000 as an R&B singer. Because his only solo album don't have a rap verse on it. He don't rap on none of the songs. The only rap verse come from Big Boy on Roses. So if they never was a group, this nigga never come out.
Maybe that was just his way of trying the scene.
Damn, y'all niggas love Andre 3000. But I give it to you. I'm not saying he ass, because Andre a fucking beast.
Oh
just
no,
think
I
Big
know
Boy
you
better.
ain't saying yes.
Yeah, I just think Big Boy. I just think Big Boy's a better. I think Big Boy. I feel like he should get more credit for the success of Outkast than Andre. But
But
Andre gets all the credit. Like real nigga shit, he gets all the credit. And Big Boy get looked at as his second fiddle. And it's like, yo, how I'm his second fiddle, where every award show we ever won is for a record I'm carrying. But that's my brother, so I will never say that out loud. Like, think about it. We go, damn, sorry, Miss Jackson's hard. Big Boy rapped twice to this nigga 30. He on a song for 30 seconds, son. They shared a hook. Like, and they just overlooked the nigga like he ain't dead. Like they really like niggas listen to an Outkast album, get up and be like, Andre was spitting. It's a whole nother nigga on this shit. That's why I got a problem with Andre.
It ain't his fault.
I respect the nigga nice. The nigga's a fucking beast. But him being better than Big Boy shit aside, he out rap a lot of other niggas. I just think, and Big Boy he multi-flowed like a motherfucker. I like the way he flows on everything. Andre give you that. Go ahead, move on, bro, because I could talk about these two niggas all day. I think I love Outkast.
So next we got, and this is like what made me mad, because how we go from Outkast and the internal battle to Big Sean versus Lil Kim.
See, that's where you should have stepped in. You should have put Lil Kim up there with Nicki and dropped Drake with Big Sean. Nobody know. How would they know?
I'm gonna have to go.
How would they know?
Yeah, I'm picking that solely off impact. I'm not picking that based off talent because Kim got a lot of. They say Biggie wrote that shit in her catalog, a lot of it. So impact, Lil Kim got the impact. Even though Big Sean is shit, they say Kim didn't write this shit. But as far as a female rapper, she got one of the hardest flows ever. So she delivered that shit like she wrote it, but her impact to the game, Big Sean, I never have an impact close to it. Like
never.
Like, so I gotta go Kim. Like, it's like the Missy thing. Like,
yeah,
I know Sean can rap her, but it's like, yo, you put him up against Kim. What the fuck was he supposed to do? Like, I gotta give it to Kim.
I didn't know how this one would go. I'm from Detroit, so number one, I gotta give Big Sean.
Yeah, I know. You know what Marshall doing.
But then number two, I gotta go. I think I like more Big Sean songs more than Lil Kim, but I ain't mad at you. Lil Kim wins, and she goes into the next round. So the next round is KRS-One versus Tupac. So the next round is Bun B because we go Tupac 1 versus KRS-One. So we got
but KRS-One, you can't just slide past them. Because if they was up against somebody other than Pac, they would have
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and them niggas.
So them and Slick Rick should have had a battle.
He probably beat Big. Well, he beat Big Daddy Kane in the verses, so he probably could have beat him with a board and shit.
KRS-One probably wouldn't even be fabulous if we're just being honest about it.
They gonna say KRS-One in his prime. That's all they gonna do.
I mean,
I'm not a KRS-One fan.
No disrespect, but I mean, you have to go up against Tupac, and I mean, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
It is.
So we got Bun B versus Lupe Fiasco.
This impact versus talent.
I like Lupe though.
Lupe's a way better rapper than Bun B.
Yeah.
Bun B's impact is UGK.
Yeah.
This is impact over talent. Like, we'll be picking because Lupe didn't have an impact because it was Twista, Common, and fucking Kanye coming out his city. Like,
but it's not called the most impactful rapper. It's called the greatest rapper.
That's true, but that's how Lil Kim went over Big Sean.
All right.
And you seen like I keep saying, you seen my episode. I got a Lupe album up there.
Yeah. It's Lupe for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going with Lupe on this one, regardless.
I'm gonna go with Lupe. I was gonna lose anyway, but I'm gonna lose.
He said, I'm gonna lose anyway. You just gonna pull a Kevin Durant.
Hey, that's my dog though.
All right. I know
Y'all both go.
I know I said I'm from Detroit. Ain't no way. JC.
I was about to say you. Listen, Eminem is a
for the
monster.
It's Jay-Z versus Eminem.
He had some great catalogs, but once he left the first time, he ain't never been the same. Like it don't hit like it used to. Like none of that. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, he could drop an album tomorrow with no notice, and it's going platinum. Period, point blank. Like that's just who he is.
Yeah.
But Eminem whole catalog is platinum as well, though.
It is, but Eminem ain't got more albums than fucking the Beatles. You know what I'm saying?
Eminem, the highest selling rapper of all time. Period. Like completely. He's the highest selling rapper ever on planet Earth.
But how much of that is
he could be the highest selling rapper, but you gotta understand, and you might as well just forget about it because we diving right in. I'm gonna tell you now, he has a extra support system
I was
Listen,
waiting
that
for you to say that.
that
because
most
listen.
rappers
I
aren't.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get listen. Jay-Z is
I
the
was about to say, don't
only
forget,
nigga
don't
that
forget,
went
Jay-Z, Black People
overseas
Jesus.
and
Jay-Z,
you
Black
know what I'm
People
saying,
Jesus.
then rapped in places that, you know what I'm saying,
Jay-Z is Black People Jesus.
folks
That's
are
all I'm-
never, you know what I mean? He's in rapped in the White House, you know what I'm saying, for not only the black president, but you know what I'm saying, he did special shows that, you know, high people up there than asked for that would never see, just personally for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, but with that being said, Eminem white man can't even, you know what I'm saying, perform in some of that shit.
You know the kind of music. I wouldn't want that nigga performing Kim at my birthday party neither, but I'm sorry.
I mean, he's just gonna do stand. That's what,
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, nah, we gotta cut this shit. This nigga wild.
Now, if we talk about like impact, if we don't get Eminem in what 98, 99,
Nah, if we talking impact, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I'm picking Hove too, but the impact, I feel like M's impact is bigger because people like to pull him on the white people supported him. Yeah, but look how many black guys rap like
we
him.
definitely
You feel what I'm saying?
We supported him.
But what I'm saying is the reason why I call Jay-Z Black People Jesus, because they act like this nigga has no flaws. Jay-Z has bad records. He has bad songs, but niggas just sit there like, Jay-Z ain't got no bad catalog. You ever heard the Blueprint 3?
Hey, whoa.
That's weaker than
Now, don't get me wrong. It's probably the most commercial Jay you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna discredit that. But that shit still went hard because see, the difference with Jay is Jay don't just look at, okay, when I drop this album, you know what I'm saying, is it, you know, bar for bar, the best work I've done. Jay drops albums in the midst of certain waves as well.
Yeah, I know.
So that way he's not only gonna be relevant, but he's gonna be the hardest relevant one when he drops. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to capsize a Jay album when a Jay album drops. But you know why? Because Jay's not gonna drop an album that he know when a motherfucker got the torch right now. And if they drop some shit when he drop it, you know what I'm saying? You don't see Jay going and saying, hey, let's do the Teddy Bear versus the Titan album. Jay's not finna be that damn dumb.
Well, I will say one thing. I'm gonna go with Hove, real shit. But honestly, if this list wasn't about anything else but the ability to rhyme words, that white guy is the best rapper on this list. I don't give a fuck with nobody. There's nobody on this list that can rap longer and more words than this nigga can rhyme in a breath. Like he got twisted beat. Like he just be fucking going. Like Eminem, you watch my list too. Kamikaze is up there, and I like that album only because Eminem is just straight rapping. Ain't no substance in nothing. We gonna bar every fucking song and move on.
So how would you analyze Papoose? I know this is all subject, but I gotta hear what you want to say about Papoose.
I think Papoose, my favorite Papoose verse of all time. He just put it out on Russ album Chomp 2. That verse is the best verse on the whole album. Papoose is an extremely dope lyricist and can't make music for shit. He's what he I wish he had Eminem's ability, like, because people think Eminem just do goofy music. Like you said, he got Stan, he got Cleaning Out My Closet, he got fucking I'm Not Afraid, Lose Yourself.
Marshall Mathers LP, he got
Papoose just rap. Like he's just like if this was a list with just rappers, this should have looked different. Like we talking just rapping, like yo, I can just rap your fucking head off. Like I said, Beanie Siegel will punch Missy head the fuck off. But that's it. That's it. And that's why I said, like, if that was this, Eminem the God. But that ain't what this is. I'm never putting the Eminem tape in before I put in the Blueprint 2. Like I'm never. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But, now I will put an Eminem tape in before the Blueprint 3. I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about that. But other than that album,
That's
I'm
my
never
album.
I'm never putting him in before him. So he
Reasonable
loses.
Doubt.
Yeah, so he loses. I
Yeah.
can't play him before I play imaginary players. It don't fit. As soon as it get hot in Jersey, I drop the top and we playing imaginary players like we got money. What are you talking about?
Let's go ahead and wrap this up, fellas. So we got 2 more to go in this round. We got Young Jeezy versus Cameron.
Boy. Oh boy.
I'm hurt.
Boy,
Jeezy molded. Jeezy molded me growing up. Like that's my introduction to trap music. Like
Hey, TM 101, 102.
But I am a huge fan of Cameron. Purple Haze album. I'm a huge fan of Cameron. Cameron go over G. Regardless of if you don't like Cameron's new flow when he do the Louis 2, if you Cameron is a better rapper than fucking Young Jeezy. And his impact is way bigger. The Diplomats. The tree off that is Jim Jones and Joel Santana. Santana could go where he went. To this day, his protege is still, Jim Jones is still relevant. Regardless of the rest of the Dipset members. One of them niggas is still here. It ain't a nigga on Jeezy's team still around. It's just Young Jeezy now. It's a nigga still waving the Dipset flag. And on top of the fact that Cameron still puts out music. Niggas just went on tour.
I never cared for Dipset.
Are you from Detroit? We ain't really fuck with D12 over here. We ain't fuck with the Dirty Dozen be even, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
But nah, if you was over here though when Cameron was like, yo, Cameron was
huge.
when,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
argued the whole when Cameron and Jay-Z was beefing, that was real for us. The rest of the world looked at it like Cameron and Jay-Z. Nah, nigga, we was outside. Like, nigga, that's Cam, nigga. What you talking about? Like, we was really defending them, so it's different. It's just definitely different. But Cam is better than Jeezy, even though I love Jeezy.
What you thinking, Fred?
I ain't gonna lie. I like them both, though. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
Like,
I'm a big fan of both of them.
Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? He gave you that trap music, like, you know what I'm saying? If you wasn't all the way in the streets, you could still, you know what I'm saying? You could feel it. Like, you know what I mean? You got to watch t-shirts be banned, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide. Like, you know what I'm saying? A snowman, like a symbolic, a reference to Christmas and winter and whatnot is now banned, worldwide because of narcotics. Like, it's fucked up.
No, he was a big deal.
He did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cats was coming through in the middle of the hallway with boom boxes and shit with that So Icy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a movement. You know what I mean? Like, the whole is fucked up. But Cameron, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing too. He had niggas wearing pink, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was different, you know what I'm saying? Like, bandanas around your head, different colors. Like, I think they made it kind of okay for you to put a bandana on your head and not be gang affiliated, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Dipset era and stuff. So there's a lot of movement between the two in different eras. So it's a really hard one to pick. But if we going by rap, Cameron's gonna win, because if you look at everything I just named, they both had an influential factor, no matter how you slid it, whether it came to rap, where it came to clothing, whether it came to, changing a era or a phase. They both was very influential in their time. But when it comes down to the bars, I think Cameron was just a little more crafty. Plus, I miss catching him in the basement with Big Tig in the booth. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that with Jeezy. So,
and with your Detroit rapping ass. One more thing for you.
For
The
me,
pause stop flow was invented by Cameron. Yo, Detroit native Big Sean said, "My early music, I rap like Cameron. I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. She made me put my two arms up. Touchdown." He said that's when he started using that flow. Like he said he heard that shit like, but this nigga pausing. Like he not saying like or ass. Like you repping that 5 still, I'm repping that 5 mil, Neverland, Thriller, Killer Cam, Jackson 5 bills. Like he takes the like and the ass out the bar. So you just hit a metaphor. They go to punch, figure it out. Big Sean said he learned that shit from Cameron before
That's
Mr.
dope.
Detroit speak.
I was gonna pick Cameron either way.
I'm about to say that nigga has a whole flow out here that he doesn't get credit for, and only Big Sean gave him credit for it. No one gives him credit for the fact that niggas do punchlines without the ass and like in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think and Fred, you already hit it. With Jeezy being the one to really kind of bring up the trap music, you got to acknowledge that. But bar for bar, it's Cameron. It's Cam for sure. And then our last matchup of this round, we got Big Crit versus Future.
I never fucking pick Future over Big Crit. So.
I'll never.
Y'all figure that shit out.
There ain't no figuring out.
Look, you said they never pick Future
that
over
nigga made
Crit.
soul food. It ain't nothing to talk about.
You said you wouldn't pick Future over Crit. I wouldn't pick Future. Period. Like that's the end of the sentence.
Nah, I pick Future over Young Thug.
Okay.
In the bracket together.
Dirty Sprite too. Like if these shits was moved around, Fat Joe would be in another round. Future would be in another round. Who else
That
we
Joe
got?
didn't deserve it.
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Fucking Scarface probably would have won a round. BBC could definitely would have won a round. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? If it was switched around,
Bronx Bully.
that's round one.
That's round one. So we're gonna end it here. Tell people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at abryant3422, or you can check the podcast Instagram at IDCWYT_podcast. It's crazy. It took me years to memorize that. You can find me on Twitter at IDCWYT_P, and everywhere else is I Don't Care What You Think podcast on YouTube. And my Twitch channel and my gaming YouTube channel is I Don't Care What You Think game. So it works both ways.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll have that in the show notes in case y'all missed that. But if you couldn't figure it out, those letters are the acronym for I Don't Care What You Think.
And
Y'all know how to follow me and Fred. Y'all know how to follow the show. This is the end of part one. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. And check back next week for part two.
Here we go. What's up, man? Appreciate y'all having me.
Absolutely.